Hi guys, and welcome to Rufus and Doofus. Chico here. Just another update. First off, I wanted to thank everybody for all the tips and suggestions that you sent me. They were all very, very good suggestions and tips. I plan to incorporate a lot of them. Some of them were simple fixes, and some of them were a little bit involved, but all of them were great. So I want to thank you for that. Also, a little update on battery charging. The isolator solenoid is now working flawlessly. That was definitely part of the problem, but as I had suspected, I suspected there were two problems, and I was right. I finally did get a hold of the guys from Intelitech, and they sent me a bunch of PDF files with drawings and verbiage explaining how the system worked and all of that. And I in fact have a bad board, and it's not the whole board; it's a segment of it. There's a component in there, and it's called a bidirectional delay relay. And what that does is, once it senses the voltage on the batteries as being charged, um, after a certain period of time, when they drop to about 12.4 on the coach side, the relay is supposed to disengage. Now, when it's actuated, because of the system, it actuates with 12 volts or above, depending on how charged your batteries are. After you shut things down, the relay stays engaged with only 5 volts. And what's supposed to happen is, when it reaches a certain point, that 5 volts is supposed to disappear, which causes the relay to disengage. And this is the isolator relay that we're talking about. So the 5 volts is not going away. And from what I can determine from the diagrams, and also double checking with the tech at Intelitech, that was kind of cool. It's definitely the board. So lucky for me, the board is not that expensive. It's $149 plus shipping, I believe he said, which, I really didn't need to dish out another $149 for something like that. But it'll take care of the fix. And it's important, because if you are boondocking, and for whatever reason you shut things down and you don't want them to drain anymore, if it continues to drain, it's just going to cause a problem, because it's draining both sides. It's basically draining the chassis battery and the coach batteries, which is not a good thing. Okay, if it drains the either one of them go bad on me out in the middle of nowhere, I'm screwed. I can't even start my generator. So, problem. So that's the update on that. The other thing I wanted to mention is that in this whole transition into trying to move into the RV, one of the things that I find to be absolutely frustrating and the hardest is getting rid of all the stuff. Oh my Lord. I mean, I'm going through it, and a lot of it is going to end up at the Goodwill site. But it's all good stuff. It just, some of it doesn't fit me, or it's out of style, or whatever, or it's things that I know I'm never going to wear again. So, but my God, it's really tough getting rid of stuff. And you're basically limited on your weight here, so it has to be done, no question. And also, with as many storage compartments as there are here, both inside and out, it never seems to be enough. Not that I fill them, but mentally picturing what I want to put into them is a challenge. And I've also found that, as big as they are, some things are longer than they should be. And not that there's not pass-through storage in the basement with extremely long areas for storage, but they're not all things that I would like to put down there. Some of them I would like to put in the coach, where they're safe and sound with me and accessible. Fishing poles, things like that. I mean, I might keep 1 or 2 poles and put them in the basement. Not a problem. They're not heavy. Yes, they're long and kind of, difficult to store. But hey, there's going to be some great fishing where I go, so I don't want to miss out on that. That's about it. Again, I just want to thank everybody for all the support, and the comments and suggestions are just phenomenal. So hopefully I can pay back someday. If some of these fixes I'm doing are things that are troubling you with your adventure, if I can explain them better or answer any questions in more detail, please feel free to ask me. Another great site, if you're having problems with things in your RV or looking to fix something, is the Static Nomadic. Phenomenal site. If you haven't gone there, look him up. He's a great guy up in northern Florida, and I think you'll enjoy his videos. Other than that, we're moving forward, and today I'm just going to start bringing over some things that I know I'm going to need and try and put them in areas where they will be convenient for their use. So you guys have a great day. Thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe, and love you all. Have a great one. Bye-bye.